Hey guys, Calina of StoryRetold, and I wanted to follow up with the importance and the value of community for your brand. Now, from being in a brand, in a company for well over 2 decades or so, I can see the value and the importance of community. So why is this something that you should invest in for your brand? Well, it's pretty simple. It's an easy way to invest in something that you will get a return on. And if you establish a community, you'll get a tribe of people who will keep coming back to you for different purposes. If you're selling something, if you're creating something for them, if you're creating value for them, they're gonna bring their value to you and invest in you. So it's kind of like a relationship. So when you think of today's people who like to spend money on things, what are some of the factors that those people have in making the decision to purchase or to put money towards something? A lot of the times it is a relational choice, and that can come from a few different angles. For example, would you personally check out a movie that you would never have thought would be a good movie unless your really good friend or your sibling suggested it to you? You know your friend's taste, you know your friends and your siblings' interests, and so you have an idea of what it is that they like and don't like. So you have that trust with them and that knowledge of them and that relationship with them to have a better understanding of products that might be good for you. If a friend or family member recommended a product or movie or an experience and raved about it and had such a good experience with that, and they recommend it to you, you might be inclined to go check it out, and that's important. Creating brand advocates out of that community is valuable. You don't always see the exact returns, but when you establish that community, that family, you have people who keep coming back and have that trust with you and are return customers. When I say brand advocates, your community who loves your brand and has been following you regularly, it's probably because you are investing in them, and they will continue speaking on your behalf. They will continue referring you, talking about you, including you in conversations with their fellow friends and family members. Now, things you could do to help your community grow and establishing that tribe, that family for your brand. One, simple, engage in communication with them. It's important in a relationship to have communication. So have communication with your members, your brand. If your members review your product or service, thank them for that. Even if it's got some constructive feedback and criticism, thank them for that too. It'll help you grow. Another thing you could do is maintain a blog so that you are sharing a little bit of your intimate behind the scenes process for what you're doing with your brand, with your product, with your service, what's going on. People want to know who you are and what your brand is about. I tell you, it takes a little bit of vulnerability to be honest about some of the struggles behind the scenes, but it really helps establish trust with your viewers and your readers. And I think trust is very important these days. I love community, and that's part of the reason why I'm making videos like this and also gaming videos, because I love the gaming community. I also love the Nancy Drew community. We've got so many different interests and likes and dislikes, and at least having a conversation about what's going on in the industry and with those brands, it's so nice. It is so valuable to me as a consumer as well. Share what's going on, share posts, share other people's posts, engage in community and conversation with them, encourage them to keep speaking, encourage them to give you feedback, and they will invest right back into you. It's such an easy thing to invest in because you just need to put a little bit of yourself out there. It doesn't cost much money to do that. It just takes a little bit of time and a lot of heart. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.